This is Jimmy. Jimmy is a 10-year-old living in the rough section of Detroit. Every day, Jimmy gets up and is hungry. He usually doesn't eat breakfast because his family can't afford it. His dad works at the factory down the road. His mom works at Burger King as a manager, and they barely scrape by. He doesn't have money for food or necessary things that a usual 10-year-old usually has. Unfortunately, his mom is addicted to crack, so all the money from her paycheck usually goes towards that. Or the money is spent on alcohol for Jimmy's dad. The addiction usually makes life hard for him and plays a big role. Even at Burger King, the employees notice that she's not the same when she's high. Jimmy escapes all this abuse usually by sitting in his room upstairs in their 3-story apartment. Jimmy loves music, and it's his way of getting away from his parents drinking and smoking crack. He gets away from his parents arguing about where the money's going to go, either for the alcohol or the crack cocaine. Jimmy often comes home seeing his dad yell at his mom. He sometimes intervenes, but it usually results in him getting hit or getting thrown into his room with nothing to eat. One day, Jimmy is sick of the abuse and he verbally attacks his dad. His dad doesn't like it and he hits him in the face. Jimmy runs out and is scared. He's scared that his mom's gonna get hit and his dad's gonna go crazy. He calls the cops, but the cops don't do anything because there's no really any proof since he ran away. At night, Jimmy sits in bed and often wonders why this is happening. He usually blames himself, but he doesn't understand what he did wrong. He often wonders what happens to his dad or his mom that made him this way. Someday he will understand, but as a kid, it's hard for him to understand why this is happening to him. In the morning, Jimmy wakes up and he sees his mom has a huge black eye. His mom blames it on him because he argued with his dad and it upset his dad and he took it out on his mom. Jimmy often argues with his mom, but he is understanding, but sometimes gets angry with his mom about what her choices are in life. As he grows up, he sees in this rough part of Detroit that this is normal and everyday. In this rough area, people are addicted to alcohol and crack. He doesn't understand why people are stuck in this cycle. One day, Jimmy asks why he doesn't see his grandpa anymore. Jimmy usually sees his grandpa once or twice a year at Christmas or Thanksgiving, but lately, these past couple of years, he hasn't seen him at all. Jimmy's mom tells him that when he was a little boy, Jimmy's grandpa touched Jimmy's dad. Fast forward 20 years, Jimmy is a college graduate from Stanford. He's now a great scientist and is teaching chemistry at the University of Stanford. He has 2 little kids and is very successful in life, and he loves his kids dearly. Through this success, he has broken the painful cycle of abuse, and now is a loving, caring father